Kahalo Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,001 the hopeful elect of Israel, I'm the brother Yashuan, back with the World War III daily update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. Can anyone understand their own way? A man's goings are of the Lord. Man's steps are ordained by the Lord. Even a courageous person's steps are determined by the Lord. So how can anyone understand his own way? Do you see what's being said here? The Lord has determined our path. It's pretty plain. Can't say that you don't understand it. You can disagree with it, but you disagree with the word. From Yahweh are the steps of a man, and man, how understandeth he his way? Okay? Slumberings upon the bed. Let's get more detailed. Slumberings. Job 33 and 15. Okay. Job 33 and 14. For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, with deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw men from his purpose, and hide pride from men. You understand? So there is no free will. You're basically being guided on what you're going to do in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed. Then he openeth the ears of men, programs your mind, and sealeth their instruction. All right? So why is Bibi Netanyahu acting a damn fool out there right now? Well, we'll get it at the end. All right? We'll prove it one more time. Escalating violence, Israel and Lebanon, on brink of war, CBN News, one-sided Christian broadcast network, 1 hour ago. So what's going on right now? Right? In news that is not being shown and hidden and skewed, let's see if we can glean some truth from CBN. Take it away.
Tensions are at an all-time high in northern Israel after a vicious Hezbollah rocket attack. Israeli warplanes struck back, hitting multiple military targets in Lebanon.
Meanwhile, hostage negotiations have broken down again in the wake of what Prime Minister Netanyahu is calling delusional demands from Hamas. CBN Middle East correspondent Shri Stahl has more.
Israel pounded Hezbollah targets in southern Lebanon after a Hezbollah rocket barrage killed a female Israeli soldier and wounded 9 others Wednesday. Reports from Lebanon say 16 were killed there.
We're not finishing this without returning the residents to Metula and all the communities in the north with a very high level of security.
Some 80,000 Israelis evacuated their homes in the north 4 months ago. IDF Chief of Staff Herzi Halevi says Israel's goal is to push Hezbollah back from the border and stop the attacks, and will go to war if necessary. In the city of Khan Yunis in Gaza, Israeli forces carried out an operation against Nasser Hospital today, citing credible intelligence that Hamas had held captives there and their bodies might still be inside. Talks to free the hostages broke down again, with the State Department calling some Hamas demands non-starters. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cited the dramatic rescue of 2 hostages earlier this week.
This is also the key to the release of most of our hostages, strong military pressure and very firm negotiations.
Meanwhile, former captives and relatives of hostages held by Hamas visited the International Criminal Court in The Hague. They want prosecutors to charge and arrest Hamas leaders.
We're hoping for justice. After October 7, we feel that there is no justice. The Hamas people, they hurt us. They murder us. They kidnap us. They raped us. We're here to make justice.
In Washington, Second Gentleman Douglas Emhoff, who is Jewish, co-hosted an event to raise awareness of Hamas's sexual violence against Israeli women on October 7.
Torture, genital mutilation, butchery, leaving women after they've been raped and tortured to die in a ditch. All while you see the images of Hamas terrorists laughing and bragging about it. This happened. This happened to these women. This happened. We have to shine a light. We have to shine a light on this sexual violence, this gender-based violence that happened.
Yesterday, the House of Representatives overwhelmingly approved a resolution condemning rape and sexual violence by Hamas in its war against Israel. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Well, let us do more than just shine a light on it. Let's take action. Part of that action can be for Hamas cutting off all sources of funds. Under existing anti-terrorism laws, the U.S. government has the authority to go after their accounts, to go after any country that is sending them money. And let me add to it, one of the countries sending them money has been the United States. And our taxpayers our taxes going into UNRWA. This all needs to stop because of these actions are horrific. And their pledge that they want to repeat October 7th again and again and again until Israel is wiped off the map. It's time for Hamas to end. Let us continue to put pressure on them. Unconditional surrender, release all the hostages, completely give up, and let Israel take over whatever remaining strongholds there are. And then hopefully we can come to some peace in Gaza. Turning to northern Israel, that is a flashpoint now. And there's very much a likelihood of war beginning. In this, keep in mind, Hezbollah has more weapons than many NATO countries. It's absolutely incredible, the arsenal they put together. Now, the UN has mandated that the place that they established this arsenal is supposed to be weapons free. They've felt no problem in violating the UN mandate. So it's all against international law. Let's continue to point that out. What Hezbollah is doing, they are attacking northern Israel. They're firing barrages of rockets against them. If that were to happen in the United States, our reaction would be immediate and catastrophic for anyone who ever tried that. Let us back Israel in their right to defend themselves.
All right. It's lucky. Stop it, or maybe it wasn't. Bear with me. Let's see if my all right. So yeah, that's pretty What's going on over there? Well, I'm not gonna choose a side. I already know. I know who's gonna win. But why do we see what is going on there? How come people, right, are just against each other? Right? You got one side ready to exterminate the other side. I'm gonna get one Proverbs 21. Let me get one precept and we'll cut it short. All right. Back to the original premise. The king's heart, right, is in the hands of the Lord. It is in the Lord's hand. Okay. See, this word heart, mind of Netanyahu, Putin, Biden, Erdogan, Trudeau, Boris Johnson, the Prince of Wales, whoever. Okay. There you have control. There you have supreme. MK Ultra, in this case, C and supreme. All right. So everything we're watching is completely orchestrated, and we know the outcome. Right. This is just the run up to World War III. It's gonna get bad, so strap on your chin strap. Put your mouthpiece in. All right. With that, we hope that you'll edify your brothers and sisters. Shalom.